Animecast. Red Leaf or Retrocast. This is episode something or another. What are we on, guys? 160?
We are currently on episode 160. Yes, you're correct.
160. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hickey, it is your pick today.
It is. Yay.
Disaster has struck us all.
Only shows that only I enjoy out there.
Apparently, Tori, we could have watched something good. But this guy over here.
We could have.
But you're stuck with me.
We have a list of very great shows. We have a list of very good shows that we all... Well, I say we all. It was me and Hickey that pitched in for this. And then I'm sitting here coming up with great... listen, you. I don't know if you were going to eat or going to do something, and me and Hickey were still in BC, so we decided to put this together. No shame, no blame. It's just we were there. We needed something to do, so we put this together. And here I'm sitting trying to come up with like the biggest name shows, amazing shows, great shows. This motherfucker on the other side of the world is sitting here trying to bend the rules, get the most dog shit possible shows in, being like, show's notorious. It's like, for the completely wrong reasons.
No. What are you talking about? Rozen Maiden is really good. You just...
No, I wasn't talking about Rozen Maiden. I was talking about like Children's Time, actually.
True. No, yeah, that one is...
Yeah,
I mean, also like I'm still am, but I got Wrecking, so like we still got some. Well, it is on the list anyway. It's close to 199.
There, goddamn it.
So apparently it's slipping through the cracks. There's gonna be.
We need a moderator.
There's gonna be a great time.
Yeah, we're definitely reviewing that show. Yeah,
100%. I'm gonna just sit alone in the voice chat and talk to myself.
Hickey's recording a solo podcast that day.
It's like, hello, I'm here. This is the EC of Children's Time.
So you can find the whole show that we're doing, Rozen Maiden, on YouTube, because it's not on any of the services that I could find. So great. Get to pirate this sucker, basically.
But as per usual, it's available on the internet. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk?
Yes.
Okay.
There's like many things.
Many things. So before the podcast, we discovered Everton committed... tax evasion, I guess.
Well, you discovered it.
I discovered it, yeah. I was like, oh. Because I see they're at the bottom of the table with wins, and I'm like, wait a minute. The math isn't mathin'.
Discover that the Premier League actually sanctions you if you suck ass. It's like, you lost money. You lost more money than you said. Sanction. Like, Jesus.
Man. You lost more money than you said. Time to lose more points than you earned.
And then Chelsea's really bad too. They're losing to Newcastle, or did they already lose?
No, they already did lose.
Already.
It was like last time I looked at it, was like 3-1 to Newcastle, and Chelsea had a man sent off. So
that's too bad.
Yeah, I doubt they came back.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah,
it's over, Tori.
I watched the first half of that game, and I
4-1
basically walked away from it at 4-1 now. Ooh. Yeah, no, I walked away from it at halftime when it was 1-1 because I looked at that first half and I was like, that was very bad. I don't want to watch the rest of this. I'm expecting bad things, and looks like I was right. I wish I wasn't, but it looks like I was right. And it's incredible. How the hell do we go from being absolutely spanked by Tottenham and them getting 2 players sent off and winning that game 4-1 to then playing the most just crazy game of football that I've ever seen in the 4-4 draw against Manchester City. And then we forget to show up at Newcastle. Like, what is with this team? Man.
Reminds me, last weekend I was watching the Avalanche play the Predators, Nashville, hockey now. And they were up 3-1 with 40 seconds left in the entire game. They lost that game in the next 20 seconds. I'm like,
nice.
Aw. I was like, a surefire win. Nope.
Well, I saw...
that's the problem. One day also think it's a surefire win.
Yeah.
I saw the leader of my national league on football lose 2 games where they opened 3-1 and lost 4-3.
Oh. How quick were those goals?
They were back-to-back, by the way.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Oh, no.
And then they were like, our championship has 38 rounds. They spent 34 rounds in the leadership. And now they're like 5th. And it's so tragic.
We should root for better teams. I think that's a solution.
Oh no, my team is going to the World what is the World Cup? Clubs World Cup?
Yeah, the Club World Cup.
Yeah. So I'm A-okay, dude. My team flies like a brick, but holy shit. When that thing fucking hits you, it hits you hard.
My local team is also doing pretty good. Looking like it's going to be a medal this year. Don't think they're going to beat Bodø Glimt to the title, because I don't even know if it's mathematically possible anymore, but I think the first team in the Norwegian league already won the league, because I remember there was some Brazilian side of like sports news that they were actually talking about the Norwegian league randomly. Okay. I haven't watched the last couple of games, so it should probably be probably, right? Because it's 2 games left. Yeah, no, they already won it. So my team can at best get second, and they are playing Bodø Glimt, are they not? Like, they sure are tomorrow.
Hey,
so
are you gonna go?
We drew them the first time we played them, so let's beat them this time.
Are you gonna go to the game?
No.
Why not?
No, I'm not. I don't have a ticket, and I'm pretty sure it's sold out.
Go buy a ticket.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm alright. It's cold.
Fan, you suck.
True. It should be very cold.
It is very cold. It is very cold. I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is it a like open top stadium, old style?
Oh yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh no fucking way.
It's a very small stadium as well, so it's like it's very open. It's just like tiny roof over your head.
Yeah, standing in 2 hours in the
it's outside. It's the perfect opportunity to go get yourself a nice girlfriend.
In a football match?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Here's what you do. I got
surrounded by a bunch of dudes. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no judgment here, but if you want a dude, that's up to you. But come on, you just gotta be like, it's cold. I'm cold. You know what heats up the body faster? Come on. See where I'm going with this?
Fighting
more layers.
Fighting the away team fans.
Fighting the away team fans. That is a very popular pastime. Yeah, a lot of fans. I say fans. They're not really fans. A lot of people do that though. Like, that's like a prearranged thing before the game. It's like, all right, meet you like 15 minutes down the road for a good old fist fight.
Hell yeah!
And then we get banned from the stadium after. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Or you fight.
They banned them from they banned them from ever attending the fucking game again. And then it's like they discovered that literally half of those people didn't even have a ticket to begin with, and none of them were actually going to the match.
You were banned from going to the thing that you weren't going to.
Motherfucker shows up their full kit, like, yeah, dude, I really support this team. Also, those like, actually, I don't. I'm just here to kick some ass.
Well, is that what you're really doing, Tori? Is that why you're not going to the game?
That is what I'm really doing, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to kick some ass.
Throw in some Fist of the North Star lines mid-fight.
Omae wa mo shinderu, I say, as he punches me in the face when I go down.
It's like, no, it was meant for you!
What the fuck are you saying? Boom.
Bridge of the nose. Pop. Okay. So I watched, because we had to watch Rozen Maiden, very unfortunate, we had to watch this, I was cleansing my palate with trying out a bunch of seasonal shows. How about that? Yeah.
Ew.
Anime fan watching anime.
Modern shows. Ugh.
Did you watch Frieren then?
So I didn't get to that. It's on the list. What ended up happening was I just started picking some popular shows or something that maybe piqued my interest a little bit more. I totally forgot about Undead Murder Farce. So I watched that. I'm like 5 episodes into that one. Good twist in the first episode. I quite enjoyed that. Little crazy girl in it, all kinds of things. It's pretty good. It's pretty okay. I'm into it a little bit. We'll see if it's the more episodes go on, the more is revealed to the world and these characters, which has good pacing. I'm quite surprised that it's actually pretty okay. And then, did I mention Undead Unluck last episode?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You did.
Okay. So no reason to talk about that. And then what I really got caught up watching, because Frieren was going to be like right after the show, but I ended up watching Shangri-La Frontier. And excuse me, I have to say the full title: Kusoge Hunter Kamige ni Idoman no Tsusu. There we go. How'd I do, Hickey? I do all right.
Do well.
Hey, all right. Okay, cool.
Above average.
Yes. Hear that, Tori?
I did hear that.
Hey. Shangri-La Frontier. Have you guys heard of this? Talked about it?
Yeah,
I saw it.
You watched it too?
Part of it, and
I've watched.
No. I've seen it.
I watched 2 episodes, but I've read the manga, so I know about the story.
Okay.
I know how the animation is going. I don't know that well, but
why? What are people saying?
I don't know.
What's with the animation? What's the problem?
You should tell me. I said I didn't watch the anime. I watched 2 episodes, so I cannot comment on the animation, but I know the story, and I know the story is really good. Also, it's Studio C2C, so the animation is not a forte of C2C.
I am not familiar with C2C. Now I'm curious. What else have they done?
Juicy.
Oh, here we go. Could have just clicked on it. There it is. Okay. C2C.
Would have just clicked on it, yes.
Well, I clicked on the anime title to get there, but then there's actually a button where it goes, oh, look, C2C. You can just click that. Anyways, they've done a bunch of shows I've never heard of. Oh, boy.
You never heard.
Oh, they did Shumatsu no ni shitemasu ka? Hisogashi desu ka? Skutte morate ii desu ka?
Yeah.
What?
The longest title of all time.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
God bless you?
Actually,
Almost.
a nice show.
Yeah, I'd never heard
That a very good episode 1. I kind of fell out towards the end, but yeah, it was
true.
okay.
But I enjoy the whole thing. I don't like let me just review the last second of this anime. I had the first episode and just tell you how we get there.
Wait, there's a volleyball anime they did?
Yes. You don't remember the volleyball anime?
I do not
Really?
remember this. Harukana
his receiver. I remember this show pissed me off because the height of the characters would change.
Oh, summer 2018. Yeah, I have no memory of this. This is
it
just
made me so fucking annoyed.
Was it really popular back in 2018?
No.
No, it wasn't.
Kind of.
No.
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 You have a bunch of anime girls playing beach volleyball in
bikinis,
swimsuits.
Yeah, no, it was not very popular.
No, 6'5" on Mal. Ooh.
In between shots, the characters would just change heights, and it's like, man, this is kind of annoying.
Yeah, no, that was the least of that show's worries, to be honest.
They did the hockey anime, JD, that you refused to watch.
They have a hockey anime?
Yeah, I told you. It was, I think, last season, 2 seasons ago.
You want me to remember these things, man?
JJ, it's cute anime girls playing hockey. And you're like, I'm not going to watch that. I was like, but it's a hockey anime. You wanted a hockey anime. I was like, this is not a hockey anime.
It's a hockey anime, is what it is. Okay.
Pride of Orange.
Shangri-La Frontier is really, it's really funny. It's So, Tori, I think you'd enjoy the show. It starts off with introducing our main character here, and he loves playing VR games, but only the really terrible ones. So that's his main hobby, is just playing trash games. And he finally beats.
Are you saying that I play trash games, JD? Is that what you're getting at?
I would never insinuate such a thing. I wouldn't say that. So he finally beats this one trash game that's extraordinarily difficult. But what happens is, because he's so good at all of these buggy pieces of crap games, that as a change of pace, he's convinced to try the most popular VR game going around, called Shangri-La Frontier, SLF. Haha. And he gets really into it, and all of those skills that he develops playing the pieces of shit are really good for him in this popular game. Because it's VR, it's just... Anyways. So, the quirk to it all is, because he doesn't really play by normal people's standards or anything, because he didn't really do any research to it. I mean, he starts off the game and he's like, oh, lore, skip. He just wants to play the game. Yeah, it's great. So he just immediately, he's like, oh, I'll pick that class, and then because of his quirk of playing the shitty games, he just nerfs all of his stats, sells them so he can get like a good weapon and a mask, because his character is like half naked the whole time. So I'm like, I like this guy. So he's got this goofy bird mask on, and he gets dumped in the middle of the forest, completely skips over the tutorial town. He sees like one rabbit with a cool weapon, and he's like, oh, I gotta farm to get this weapon. So he gets that, and then he just constantly goes through all these wacky quirks and events that no normal person does. He's like, oh, I'm going to go farm this because of this and this and this. And he encounters a super strong, unique monster is what they call it. It's basically a demon wolf thing. Kicks his ass, but he holds his own pretty well because he's so skilled. And he gets cursed, and it affects him and affects certain aspects of the game. What makes his situation unique now is... no one's ever been able to defeat any of the unique monsters in the game. And he just randomly encountered it because he doesn't play normally, he just randomly triggers all these unique events. And so, because of his curse in this, he encounters now a rabbit, like straight out of Alice in Wonderland. And now all these players are... after him because he's triggering all these events and has all these unique things. And he just wants to... He basically just wants to enjoy himself and play the game, but people won't let him, essentially. And, yeah, that's kind of at the point where I'm at, where he's just trying to understand how he's getting into all these events, and now people are after him to get his secrets, and it's very... how would I describe it? I think the comedy is really funny without being in your face
thrilling
about it all the time. It's definitely thrilling. Yeah, sure. I think it's a fun, engaging show.
Because it's been so long. It's been so long. You engaged well with a show that is thrilling to you, not the show itself.
Yeah. I was completely taken away. It's really good. I like it.
It is fun. It is quite fun.
So yeah, Tori, I think you'd like it.
Maybe.
Come on.
I remember looking at it when I was going through the seasonal stuff. I was looking at the preview for it.
My opinion doesn't matter, JD. I think we established. If I say something,
all right, I apologize.
You should just
Tori, don't listen to him. Listen to me.
But I mean, like, I'm sure it's fun. It was just like, part of me was like, it sounds fun, but it was like when I was thinking of watching it, I was like, yeah, I don't know, I'm not in the mood for like boogie stuff, I guess. So yeah, maybe if I feel like picking it up, but I don't know. It's very rare that I go back and watch shows from seasons that I didn't watch when they came out. Doesn't really happen very much.
Well, this is ongoing.
If I do, I go back way.
Come on, do it.
Is it? Isn't it done?
No, it's ongoing.
It's ongoing,
Should have
man. From this season.
4 episodes to go still.
It started last season, though, right?
No.
Started October 1st.
No. Right. Why did I think it started last season? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe. We'll see. We will
he's
see.
Intrigued, Hickey. He's intrigued.
Okay, I'll never watch that.
List of things I will never do because of pettiness. Shangri-La Frontier.
It's not because of pettiness. It's just that when people recommend me to watch shows, I just go like, yeah, I definitely watch stuff that people tell me to watch.
Oh, I know, it's okay.
Put it on the list.
It's good to have a pettiness list. To this day, it's been 10 years, but I still haven't played fucking Undertale since one of my friends fucking annoyed me to play it. I was like, I'll never play this.
Come on, you should play Undertale.
No, I will never play that.
Is that game really 10 years old now?
Don't do it, Icky. Probably.
Good question.
I mean, I'm in the same boat as you. Not because somebody's told me to play it, because like at this point, I've heard everyone and their mother talk about it. Like, it's so good. It's fun.
80 years old.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Right, so I'm just sitting here now and I'm thinking to myself, it's like, I just feel like at this point, it's been so long that with all the fucking praise this thing is getting, that like, I feel like I stand more to lose than to gain by playing it. Like, if I play it, I'm either going to be like, yeah, okay, that was good, that was enjoyable, or I'm going to be like, man, this shit is fucking overrated.
I'll stay with the myth.
Like, do I even bother?
What I can't figure out, what I can't figure out from this season is the Eminence and Shadow. You guys remember me talking about the first season of that and how just utter trash it is?
Yeah, but dude, Japanese people love Eminence of Shadow.
Fuck, I don't get it.
Not just Japanese people. A lot of people love it. It's very fun for people.
Look, guys, the second season has an 859 on Mal with over 200,000 members. I'm like, what? Excuse me? I don't understand.
Yeah.
That thing has a gacha game and it's like super popular.
Even Joe likes it. Like, I don't know.
The Eminence and Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those Kuso anime that people really enjoy.
God.
The main characters are blessed, it seems. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
I had no interest in watching the show. It didn't sound appealing to me when I heard about it. I don't necessarily feel like watching it now. So it's like, I will probably never figure out. But everybody I talk to, including people that normally don't like shows, yeah, they seem to really enjoy it. They have fun with it anyways.
I am baffled by it.
I have no idea what it's about. I have no idea what the fuck it's about, but like, whatever.
Yeah, I watched the first episode of the first season, and I was like, you know what? I'm okay.
That was a smart decision, and for some reason, I watched the entire first season, and I just thought to myself, "Wow, I really hated that. That was really stupid."
Yeah, but there's that point where I was like, man, I think this is the 5th time I'm watching this show, so I'm gonna skip on this one, and of how many times I've seen the same kind of show. But who knows? Maybe after the second season is done, I might just go back and
I don't know. God, the first season has an 8.3 on Mal with 500,000 members. What the fuck? Like, I am just out on an island here on this one.
I guess it falls into the harem protagonist. There's just not a self-insert. The dude actually has a personality.
Yeah, he's nuts and crazy and weird, and yeah, but he's
people
just
enjoy
so
that. Usually, people enjoy that kind of. Usually, that kind of character did fare well in this kind of scenario.
It had its like comedic moments, sure, but I'm like, I don't know. That was mostly stupid.
Every show that is like that usually fares well, even if it's forgotten in 2 or 3 years. But if you have a harem show with a not self-insert character, usually it becomes very popular, and it falls back into.
Are you saying that characters with defined personalities and traits makes a show better?
It depends.
Weird, right?
Chaos. It depends. Chaos that exists.
Oh, well, right.
Yeah, they didn't put yeah.
He is not a self-insert. He is just a pussy.
He is. He's a
yes, everyone loves the bitch character.
The bitch character who does not want to leave his container and just sits there all day and does nothing. Yeah. Whenever people come to try to talk to him, he's just like, no, don't talk to me.
Yeah, no.
I've actually never seen past episode 1 of Chaos Head.
Man, anime is amazing, dude.
Good.
They get a philosophical concept. They incarnate a philosophical concept and then make him a pussy. It's kind of impressive.
When did Chaos Head come out? Maybe we should watch that.
Dude.
Isn't it like 2013?
Yeah.
Or something? Or 2010?
2008. It so qualifies.
Wow.
2008? Wait, 2008. So when
there's a new one as well.
When did Steins Gate come out? 2011?
Oh, it must have, yeah. Maybe.
Probably, right?
Holy shit.
Stonegate.
Yeah, 2011, yeah. Yeah, because Chaos Head came out in 2008, and Chaos Child didn't come out until 2017.
Oh my god, Chaos Child came out in 2017. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, in 2026, we'll be able to review Steins Gate.
Hell.
Yay!
Steins Gate.
Man, I've watched that show so many times.
Chaos Head? Why would you do that?
Steins Gate.
Oh, that one.
Yes, Chaos Head. We watched Chaos Head many times.
Yeah.
Chaos Head is peak anime, dude.
Oh, dude. When they explain the ocean, never mind. And the science in Chaos Head is one of the most questionable things I ever saw. Chaos Head science achieves the impressive thing of being as less accurate than fucking that one alien show, Asian Aliens or something from History Channel. Holy fuck!
Oh boy!
Chaos Head is just impressive.
So didn't get to Frieren. I'm baffled over Eminence and Shadow's popularity, or at least not the critical acclaim, I guess, would be the technicality to it.
Yes, dude. I have 100 girlfriends, and all of them love me so much as a 7.85. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I don't get it.
What are people smoking, dude?
I don't know, but I need to get to Frieren and the Apothecary Diaries. Those were
Apothecary Diaries, yeah.
Those were recommended to me that I should check out.
Isn't that one a Jose show?
Apothecary Diaries?
It doesn't look like one, but
the
should
drama
be.
mystery.
Yeah.
Does that help
show
you?
got it.
Historical, medical.
I know that. I'm well aware. I'm just thinking.
Any other basic things I can tell you to make it seem like I'm smart?
Yeah. Don't read off Mal.
Okay, cool.
I guess it isn't. Something about it just strikes me as it though. I remember watching the PV for this one. That I said to myself as well. I said in the stream that I did with that as well. I was like, it definitely looks cool. Like I like the idea behind it, but there was something about it that gave me like really strong like Jose vibes. And every time I've said that something seems cool and that I like its concept, and then I watch it and it turns out to be Jose, I'm just like, I see. So that's just a plot device to get people in, and then you get to the actual Jose part of it, which is so not interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Maybe definitely look cool.
Let's see. I mentioned Deadmount Deathplay already. There was another show
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's another show I watched. I can't now remember the name of it.
Clearly, that show was great.
Do you remember the plot?
Yeah, it was. I think the first season came out like a year or so ago, and the second one was out, and I was like, I didn't pull off what I weirdly
Goblin
do, where I
Slayer?
just start the second season. I didn't do that.
Watch it, Goblin Slayer?
No,
Dr.
it was
Stone?
No. It was it's this kid who's being raised by like a ghost, a skeleton, and a mummy, and he.
Oh right, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, that show. It didn't. It didn't really strike me as anything impressive. I don't think I'll be continuing that one. So clearly, since I can't remember the name, should I watch Goblin Slayer? I vaguely remember people were into that show, except with the crazy rape scene at the start.
Yeah, Goblin Slayer's fun.
My brother's into that. He was trying to convince me to watch it. He's like, "No, it's really cool."
The show or the rape scene?
Tark.
I mean, listen. It has to be clarified.
Yeah, no, it is consistently fun.
The show or the
playing
rape scene?
goblins?
Gotta clarify, Nicky, that's what Corey just established.
Listen, it depends.
The show.
Depends on who we're talking, from whose perspective we're talking.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the rape scenes are consistent.
Jeez. We're so canceled.
All right. We are 100% canceled. Oh, well, it's fine.
Oh,
it's fine.
Oh, wow. No way. I haven't done anything. Haven't done anything illegal.
Accidental tax evasion, maybe?
No,
you didn't do that.
No, not accidentally. Not accidentally.
He's never done it. He just knows how to do it.
Yeah, I actually studied it.
Of course.
God, I almost spit my coffee up there.
You didn't watch Pluto, JD?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I watched.
Right?
I watched the first 2 episodes. Every episode's like an hour. Good. Yeah, I have the whole manga series. It's one of the few I actually have complete. It's only 8 volumes, so or 9 volumes. Less than 10. I'm sure it is. Anyways, yeah, it's very faithful to the manga. It's well drawn. The characters are very true to themselves. Little strange with the whole Astro Boy is very smart and old, but he's a child and he acts like one, and that kind of strikes it a little weird in the show when you're watching it and he's like at a murder scene and it looks like a child and he's acting like an adult kind of situation, but comes and goes.
They are robots.
They are robots. Yeah, they definitely gave me a sense of unease about it. Maybe that's intentional, but it definitely came across differently in the show than it does in the book. And then the way that the anime showed the North number 2 little arc and fight, it almost felt like the anime should have stretched it out more and better establish North number 2 in his past, because it felt like the book really got that across well in its short amount of time, while the show, it felt like it was incredibly rushed. You didn't really get the whole interaction between the robot and the old man who was going blind. So that was a small disconnect in the translation from book to show. But I just thought it was interesting how much I'm like, this is exactly like the book, but it just didn't translate the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you attribute that to? The direction, the adaptation from the script, the voice acting?
No, I just...
A little bit of everything?
I guess maybe just the pace of it. It was just too quick. Like, they didn't... I think they could have settled in on scenes a lot longer. Maybe added some dialogue to get you more of a history and connection between the two characters.
Episode 2 is strangely, if I remember correctly, that was shorter than the first episode as well, right? The first episode was like an hour 10. I think the second episode was like 55 minutes. So, yeah. I kind of agree. I feel like as well, there's a lot of like...
Oh, you watched Pluto as well?
When it comes to it, I did, yeah. I watched almost all of it. I have one episode left. So, like, I feel like the sort of interaction between North 2 and the old man is kind of like... It takes a long time before, like, the inevitable, like, switch where the old man finally starts accepting North number 2. And then just kind of, we instantly go from that to, anyways, gotta go fight this thing this threat that's approaching now.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. When you finally get his connection to the robot, or his acceptance, really, you don't even get to feel the connection. It's
finally started learning how to play
it's like the next
like,
scene.
Gotta go fight.
It's the next scene. He's gone and he's fighting the robot, and you're like, "Whoa, hold on."
Yep. Yeah. No, but Pluto, it's very good. I really enjoy it. Like, the first couple episodes is like it definitely takes a little bit of getting into it, but like, I mean, it's kind of typical Naoki Urasawa works, because obviously this is by Naoki Urasawa, based on fucking that's one Adam, and it's just like Astro Boy. That's the name. That's the English name, and yeah, it's very
Astro Boy. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Forgot the English name. Astro Boy. Yes, right. So it's like it definitely feels. It's almost funny as well watching, because like it looks like Naoki Urasawa work, very much so, and then suddenly Astro Boy shows up, and you're just like, wait, hold on, I was like, oh right, right, this is based on Astro Boy. Why does he look like a Naoki Urasawa character? But yeah, Pluto is very fun. It gets really engaging towards the end, and I watched like one episode every couple days, and then at like episode 3 or 4, I just like, then I started watching 2 episodes back to back, because I was like, oh, I gotta know what happens next.
Yeah, it got you. It gets you in a good pace. At least watching it from a fan.
And like I said, yeah, that is basically just a Naoki Urasawa experience. I remember having that exact same experience watching Monster as well. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's fun, but I'm not super into it. And then you get to the part where Johan starts showing up and shit goes really wrong, and you're just like, oh shit, dude, what happens now? Next episode.
I wanted to ask this question to you guys before we talk about Rozen Maiden. Unfortunate. What's your feeling for like some of the top anime of the year? Like top 3. What's your feeling on that? Why were you guys just talking about that?
No. So
how many anime do you think I've seen this year?
Well, no, I mean, just like your feel over how the fandom has taken in with this calendar year.
Everybody's taste is dog shit.
Yeah,
Everyone's taste is dog shit.
was.
Well,
Yeah,
everyone's taste
this
is
year
dog
was.
shit. Well, I mean, we already established that with Eminence and Shadow.
Are we going like excluding continuations, like second seasons?
No, let's include that.
Very extreme. Um, I think it's the weird anime paradox of it's always expanding, and so we always get, of course, new fans.
Yep.
And new people watching, or even people who will like catch one or two anime from time to time, watching more consistently, and thus the overall like commentary over the anime throughout this year is kind of extreme, like very Marvel like,
Okay.
right? Because like again, at one side we have Eminence of Shadow popping off and people shitting on Villain Saga Season 2. Because Villain Saga Season 2 is like the actual Villain Saga. The Season 1 is just the prelude. They're
Right.
like, oh, I don't like the farming thing. And the direction, everything in Villain Saga Season 2 is just absolutely phenomenal. It's better than the anime. Better than the manga, sorry. It expands on the manga and it becomes like an actual contender of a really good story. Vinland Saga is already a very good piece of literature, but it's really good. But you see those commentaries of like being not very good.
Right. People wanted the fighting and action rather than the actual good writing and commentary over things like slavery and the concept of peace and
the changing of oneself and self-improving and atoning for perceivable sins and whatnot. So yeah, all the interesting shows like Hikari the Hole as well got kind of like sidetracked by this high pace, dumb fun anime. Because I think the amount of new people entering kind of like the anime watching, especially with Netflix as well. Netflix had a lot of bangers this year with animation and with anime as well. With Pluto and the everything else, they're kind of popping off, which is kind of weird thinking about it.
Because for a long time Netflix would produce pretty mediocre to bad stuff.
So like then you have people getting disappointed with Attack on Titan, for example, because it was that high pace thing and devolves into whatever the hell they did to postpone that thing's life, that poor show. But also devolves into the more slow questioning.
I was getting the feeling Attack on Titan's going to be split. There are some people who are going to say it's going to be anime of the year type situation because it finally finished, and then the other half are extremely disappointed with it.
Yeah. People that were there for a long time, people that just got in.
Yeah.
And then of course you have like the big things like Oshinoko, which got fucking murdered to death, and it's unfortunate because the story is good, the show is good, but it's the influx of new people, which is kind of interesting. The influx of foreign capital into the Japanese animation, and thus you get all those shows that would normally pop off kind of like pop off in a way that, in my opinion, hurts the animation or the discussion environment of something being so offset dominant in every way, both in Japan, of course, in Japan and outside of Japan, because Japan also had a huge influx of new fans of animation, of Japanese animation, for a reason that I would have to sit down and kind of study to see why it happened, but it did. Oshinoko is one of the, of course, more prominent culprits of this influx of new fans. But yeah, it's kind of a year of extremes. I don't think there was anything really that caught my attention, that I would be like, oh, that flew under the radar. Everything that was supposed to be good was good. The discussion went to extremes in certain ways, and kind of, I guess, except Butcher the Rock. But Butcher the Rock is kind of special.
Yeah, a lot of people like that show.
Yeah, I truly enjoyed, but the animation carried that show. But also, again, like discussions of disappointment as well, with Chainsaw Man and with
Chainsaw Man was
Vinland
last year.
Saga.
Yeah,
Chainsaw Man was last year.
Yeah.
Shit. So Butcher the Rock is also last year. Fuck. Well, carrying on with Butcher the Rock.
I get the point.
Very strong. Like Butcher the Rock is the impact of the lasting impact of Butcher the Rock in 2023, which also got a lot of new people into Japanese animation. More than Chainsaw Man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's just an year of extremes. Things that I thought it would do well, they did very well. Things I thought it would do well, didn't do because people got disappointed in a scale that at least I didn't predict how much people would be upset with a change of pace in anime. And I guess it has to do exactly like that, with new capital coming into the animation industry, with both in Japan and outside of Japan. Overall, an interesting year. I think 2024 will be more interesting. We have so many shows coming back from the dead, and now an influx of perceivable near fans, like watch the first season of fucking No Exorcist, and so they can watch the newer one because they're in the high of finding a new hobby.
Oh, I got you, man. I would know Exorcist. So I'm looking at my list of shows I've watched from 2023, and the things that stood out to me, besides my obsession with Birdie Wing there for a little while, was Vinland Saga Season 2.
Yes.
Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, I think, is going to get a lot of love. My Star, you already mentioned, Hickey. That was highly rated. Heavenly Delusion for myself, but it has a lot of love on Mal with a high score, a lot of members. I just don't think it has the lasting power. But we'll see when it comes to year-end type stuff. And then after that, I don't know, it's a lot of goofy shows like Helk that Tori absolutely loves and recommends to everybody, right?
All right. No Dungeon?
Yeah.
No Dungeon 4?
Dungeon, yeah.
No.
I love Dungeon 4. That's my highest rated of the year right now, but the thing is, I'm loving Shangri-La Frontier so much but I'm willing to admit that Dungeon 4 is like it's not as like well written or interesting as something like My Star, or has the potential story deepness that Heavenly Delusion had, but I certainly loved it. It's tough for me to recommend like a fourth season of a show for like an anime of the year thing.
Absolutely.
But people will 100% try.
But yeah, I think for me, especially this year, like the weirdest thing that's happened is fucking One Piece live action coming out, and suddenly we have a bunch of people go like, "I started One Piece, the anime."
Yeah,
that also really helped bringing like new fans to animation. Yeah, apparently it was really good. I haven't watched it, but
I really like the live action One Piece.
I see the same. I see the same complaint with the live action that I see with a lot of stuff. A lot of people really like it because it's kind of like it's a decent live action adaptation. It's got a lot of the humor. It's not, but it's not like, it's not trying too hard, I guess, on the like anime is weird and wacky thing that a lot of live action anime try to do. It doesn't take itself that like non-serious. So I feel like that's why a lot of people like it. Now, I've also seen a lot of, one of the things that I found interesting as well was I saw a lot of Japanese people took a look at it. And I see the sort of the prevailing notion that comes out of that for a lot of people seems to be that the live action has no soul compared to the anime. So that seems to be a common complaint. But for the Western side of things, people.
Well, yeah, that's because the fights are very, very short, and it's that was my complaint critique on the show, is it would have had that soul if the fights were much more long to get you into that journey of getting to that point.
All these people only want action, man. SMH.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the point of One Piece is getting to that action.
No way.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was all about the One Piece.
No, it's the power of friendship and the history of slavery or whatever. Come on.
Power of slavery and the history of friendship. That's right.
Well, yeah.
It's not completely wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was a good thought.
Man, I cannot wait for a bunch of new anime fans get fucking flashbanged by the Mahou Shoujo show next season. That's gonna be amazing.
I'm so looking forward to that.
When was there's a very cultured literature show being adapted, and I would recommend for winter. Yes, I would recommend the ATX version of it.
Okay, hold on.
It's called Mahou Shoujo ni Akogarete.
Mahou Shoujo.
I look, yeah.
Mahou Shoujo ni Akogarete. Akogarete. There it is. Gushing over magical girls is the English title for it.
I admire magical girls.
I read the manga. Well, I read part of the manga for this, and
okay, here it is. Mahou Shoujo ni Akogarete. Action, comedy, fantasy, and in red, ecchi. Like, oh boy.
But
okay.
You're
really underplaying. Like, if you see the promotional art.
Hold on, I clicked on it. I'm gonna read
this.
The
promotional art is like shows that ecchi is kind of underselling the show.
Okay, this picture isn't large enough. I'm gonna have to click on it to get a better look. Let's see here. Very provocative positions and faces, and okay.
Where's the official site? Does the official site has anything yet? Or was it this one with the
Hiragi
was it with
Utena.
The one with the little game? Hold on a sec. The strip game?
Always looked up to magical girls and fantasized about transforming into a cool heroine who fights evil. Okay, so far so good. So when a doll-like figure approaches her one evening...
Access Twitter. Fuck.
Claiming that she has magical power lying dormant within, she trembles in excitement. Okay, still good. But her colorful dream is quickly shattered in an ironic turn of events when she transforms into a villain. Ooh. The twist. Disinterested in associating with the forces of evil, she tries to quit when a group of magical girls appear and declare war. Oh, how could they? That's rude. A battle ensues, and Hiragi soon discovers that she enjoys inflicting pain on others as her true nature starts to emerge. Oh, another twist. She, in fact, likes being a villain. Mahou Shoujo ni Akogarete follows Hiragi as she begins her new life as the leader of villains, fighting against magical girls and indulging in her newfound sadistic nature to her heart's content. Okay, so we follow the villain. That's new and interesting.
Yeah,
so what's the problem?
You can call her a villain, all right. You can call her a villain, all right. She has a very specific. She has two very specific. How do you call it? Oh yeah, fetishes.
Oh, okay. Do tell.
You
know what? I'm gonna watch.
She likes girls.
Okay, she likes girls. Well, she likes inflicting pain. I read that in the.
She likes inflicting pain a lot.
I've clicked on the PV. Okay.
S&M. you will.
I like that
we are the magical girls, Tres Magica. I admire them. Want to be like them. Yeah, okay, all right. Matches.
I like that the synopsis tries to justify that the magical girls started it.
Right, yeah. I mean, they aren't wrong. She was just transformed into a villain. And
she transformed into a villain, and she has stars on her boobs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, she has to have something there, yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
Unfortunately.
All right. That PV didn't really tell me anything. So, I guess the only option is I must watch this show next season.
Yeah.
That seems to be the only option.
I think you do.
Okay.
I think you do. I'm probably going to keep an eye on this one too, because like I said, I read part of the manga, and it's definitely it's a hell of a manga. This is a thing that exists.
Is it popular?
This is very much a thing that exists. I wouldn't know. I have no idea.
You don't know? Okay.
Is Asahi production?
No, not really.
Is Asahi production related to the beer company?
Probably.
That would be awesome. I hope there's a lot of beer sponsorships in it.
By the way, I also love the fact that, can we talk about the fact that we literally have two shows that are very similar, except the other one is not the Yuri version. That's like the straight version of that show, I guess. That doesn't have magical girls. We have fucking Chain Soldier coming out as well, which is about a bunch of women that basically just enslaves men to be their fucking, powerful fighting tools, I guess.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that thing is...
Yeah.
Chain Soldier, you say?
Chain Soldier. Mato Sehe no Slave.
Man. This door.
What is this season, dude? What?
Oh, here's another ecchi show. Kekkon Yubiwa Monogatari.
Yeah. I read the manga.
But
That's actually it. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, actually. I like the manga.
Yeah, but it's like that. It's cute.
Nah.
Cute ecchi. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Why is this not? Why is this on television?
When only you can love the hot and attractive princess from another world.
Yeah, everyone finds her disgusting. So, good luck. And she's like, shit. Well, she's cute. Nah, she's disgusting, dude. Like, trust me.
She is so not perfect. Okay? And...
Gotcha.
Like, yo, that dude likes the disgusting girls. Okay, let's just dump every single disgusting girl and him. It's just like a bunch of perfect moments. Like, okay, I guess. Sure. Whatever.
All right, we're dicking around long enough
here. I guess I have to bear this burden. You think so?
Yeah, I think an hour into the cast. Whoa, this is old school stuff here.
It's like the good old days.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play a drop, and we can get. Do we have to do Rozen Maiden?
I don't know, Katie. Do we?
Yes, I guess. All right.
Come on.
What drop am I gonna do? Bakano. That'll at least
get Maiden drop that you made.
Like that one. Good saxophone. You like it too, Tori. You love that music.
Yeah. Of course I do.
All right.
I love all the music. And
50,
I remember that one very well.
58 minutes into the podcast. All right, Hickey. Let us have it.
Rozen Maiden. All right. Let's see. The synopsis in all is traumatized by school. It starts great. Jun Sakurada spends his days at home as a shut-in, purchasing things online, only to send them back before the free trial period ends. He's a dick. So when a note appears on his desk...
he takes advantage of capitalistic societies.
Asking whether or not he would win something, he assumes that it was something he ordered and carelessly circles yes, changing his life forever. A box arrives with a wind-up doll inside, but this is no ordinary toy. After June winds her up, she begins walking and talking as if it was a normal person. With haughty attitude, she introduces herself as Shinku, the fifth doll of the Rozen Maiden collection, a group of special dolls made by the legendary doll maker Rozen. The sisters must battle each other in a competition called the Alice Game, with the help of a human to ensure victory. The winner becomes Alice, a real girl who is worthy of meeting their creator.
Yeah.
As more sentient dolls end up taking residence in June's house and fall from Shinku past makes her appearance, June's life becomes far more complicated than ever thought possible. Yeah, Rozen Maiden. It's a Pinocchio story. Japanese Pinocchio story. Let's go.
Yeah, great.
I think the show's great, by the way. JJ and Tori just don't have any sort of cultural aspect to their lives.
Yep.
These people are looking up for fucking villain raping anime girls on television.
What? I did not know that show existed until just now. All right, sir.
I only read the manga.
Read it, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Would you recommend reading it?
No, I would not recommend.
Oh, okay, all right. Don't read it.
Are you kidding me? It's not very good, but man, it's one of those things that you come across every once in a while when you're browsing. When you're online, you're browsing shit, and you read the synopsis, and you go, "That can't be real." And then you open up a chapter, and you're like, "It is real." Huh? How far does it go?
What is that?
It goes far.
The reaction to that tube.
Oh, dude, that tube as well. Yeah, that tube's like, there's no way they would go that extreme. Oh, they did, but they will keep it a little classy, right? No, okay, all right, good.
He's like, yeah, they did, but so I think there's just gonna be a normal gory story, and main character just pops a fucking boner. It's like, oh my god.
Listen, JD, I'm just like that Shangri-La dude, except for when it comes to manga. I love shit manga.
Consume the trash.
It is so. Yeah, I mean, why do you think I picked up Satanophany, which is actually kind of cool, but like,
excuse me, Satanophany?
Satanophany, yeah.
What is that?
It's about a bunch of girls that gets infected with this like murder virus, and then they kill people. So they get sent to this prison that is run by this like fucking psychotic and perverted warden who takes them into this experiment where he implements them with DNA from notorious serial killers.
What? Wait.
And then he has to fight each other.
Wait a minute. They have a... Hold on. Now I gotta read this. This sounds stupid.
It is very stupid.
Satanophany. I don't even know how to spell that, but let's I tried. Satan
Rozen Maiden. Anyway,
Rozen Maiden. Yeah, this piece of
Rozen Maiden.
Rozen Maiden is not as good. The end.
I think the show is good. I don't talk about. It's very 2000s. Like
yes, it is.
The experimentation.
The
experimentation version of many shows that came out in the 2000s, where they were, the Japanese bubble burst finally went away, and the economy of Japan improved a little bit.
Oh, God.
Before going to shit again. So they had a lot of money, and the money was worth less than or more than like molded old cheese. So a lot of anime came out, and a lot of experimentation with different themes to find a nice balance of what should work and what should not work in a monetary level and scale started in 2004 to 2008, 2009. And Rozen Maiden is one of those shows. It was a manga, and it ran for like 5 years, I believe. Yeah, from 2002 to 2007. So it's a quite extensive story with 8 volumes. the anime series on itself, it's very simple, and in this case, it works in its favor. Very simplistic plot. We have a death game, but we use dolls for it because they have a very simple and easy to understand objective, that is winning this Alice game. Some of them, others don't because of personality, but it's exactly that. You need a human, you attach yourself to the human, and you fight to death. If you win, you can take the person's Alice dream, I think they dub it, which is the soul, and you absorb the other's doll soul, so you can either also becomes more powerful, and then becomes this real Alice, a real human, and you can go find the creator and meet him once again. So you don't need a lot of explanation. The story is very simple. There's only one more complex arc in this whole series. There is Sui Seiseki and Soi Seiseki arc. Then final battle, and June becomes a less shitty human.
Jeez.
Yeah.
13 episodes. Sorry, 12 episodes.
In 12 episodes, which is highly condensed. There is other two seasons of it with other dolls that didn't appear in the first season. But the first season is good enough to have a feel for the whole story. If you want to continue, it's just going to be the same simplistic way of storytelling, and just interesting, in my opinion, interesting developments. There you go. Very easy. You guys can go and destroy the show now.
Okay. Great. I can't wait, because I was watching this and there was multiple instances where I thought I missed an entire episode. Where
yeah. Yeah. Holy.
Not just once.
She's gone to fight the dolls again, haven't she? What do you mean? This is the first time we see it.
Yeah, exactly. There's fucking lines like that all over the place. I'm like, wait a minute, did I just miss an entire episode?
I went from episode 1 to episode 2 when that line happens, and I'm just like, wait, did I skip to episode 3?
Oh my god, we had the same thing. The exact same instance and the same thought went through my head, Tori.
You just had to fucking double check. It's like, wait, I think I skipped an episode, didn't I? It's like, no, wait, this is episode 2. What?
Yeah, and then just in it, it goes, well, this is the Alice game. I'm like, what the fuck is the Alice game?
We're playing the Alice game. I mean, that's fine. They've explained that pretty quickly, and it's like, I get it.
But the combination of all those lines, you're just like, what happened?
Yeah, it's like, it's a little all over the place. There's a lot of small things that, like, makes me really annoyed about it. Like, same thing, right? It's like, no matter how many times the dolls sit there and say that main dude is not actually a bad person, like, first things first, he kind of is, yes. And second of all, it's like, it's hard to sympathize with this guy, because it's like, man, he's been through a shitty thing. But it's like, okay, yeah, sure, he's been through like shitty experiences and whatnot, but like, the way he handles everything is not like, it's just empathetic. Like, it's just,
he's also like 7.
He's also like 7, yeah.
Yeah, he's 7 like, without
lashes
parents.
out at everything around him, everyone. His sister's trying to help him for everything, and he's like, no, shut up, you're dumb, stupid. And it's just like,
yeah, like a 7-year-old.
Like, the same thing, yeah. And once again, that's fine, that can happen, but like, same thing's like, we go back to his past. What happened? Well, he failed his exam. It's like, okay, he didn't get into the school he wanted. The people were like, this guy's no genius after all. And then he basically told people to fuck off and locked himself in his room forever. It's like, that's it? He didn't get into his first choice school because he failed a test. And now suddenly that's everyone else's problem?
Right. What do they care?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And oh yeah, he knows how to sew. This loser.
Dude, he has magical fingers.
Oh.
We all know that girls love magical fingers.
Yeah, hold on, Tori. Behave.
In the future, that is going to be a valuable skill.
Oh my god, you're terrible.
What? you can use magical fingers for a lot of things. Like he can sew. Being handy is a good thing. I don't know what are you reacting to?
Well, look, okay, so he's good at the Hobby Lobby, whatever. God, yeah, that'll get him all the chicks. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, I guess the show, it's all about like every episode a new doll shows up, and you're like, weren't they supposed to be fighting to the death? Nah, forget that part.
New doll shows up, and it's like, what is it with this one? Oh, I see. Everybody here is competing for having the worst personality known to man. Got it.
The fighting is interesting. It's just that everyone is afraid of dying, becoming junk, so they don't fight.
Which, I mean, I get it. Like, the most fucking impactful moment of this entire show is when fucking Shinku has her goddamn arm ripped out, and the way she just instantly goes from being like this sort of self-confident, like uppity type of like lady this entire time to suddenly be like, wait, no, I'm not junk. Like, that's the most interesting thing that happened in the entire 12 episodes. Like, finally.
Yeah,
we're doing something.
The episode of
but don't worry about that.
Well.
He's got magic fingers that can solve it.
So losing the fight is like, she's incomplete. She's trash.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of saw that one coming. Like, I was...
You saw his magical fingers coming?
That was a little obvious. No, I've not seen anyone's fingers coming. But I did kind of see the Sugento being like, she's going to be an imperfect doll, because that's the only thing that makes sense why she's so fucking obsessed with this shit to a degree that no one else was. And it's like, I guess her love was more pure than any of ours, which is what drove her to madness. And I'm just like, wow. Cliche!
It is. It's very simple. This story is very simple.
Yeah, I agree.
It looks like crap. The show looks like crap.
It sure does.
Nah, it's 2005. There was worse things in 2005, 2004.
Was it though?
Yeah, there was.
Was there?
I don't know about that.
Maybe.
Let's see. Time to go to 2004.
I'm looking at the director and seeing what he did, and my man.
Oh yeah, who was that?
My man has directed Nana. One of them is Morio Asaka. There's multiple directors listed, and he directed Nana. He directed Showbits. He directed both seasons of Chayafuru. Yeah, season 1 and 2.
Gangutuo was fall
shit.
2004.
He's done direction work for.
Yeah, we were talking about the shit
favorite show. Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh my god, we have
his favorite show.
This is This is the fourth fall 2004 show we've reviewed now.
Yes, like I said, it's because the Japanese economy decided, that thing that happened in the 80s, that's not impeding us anymore. So let's grow. But that lasts like 2 years. So like there's a bunch of different themes and interesting anime that got adapted in 2004 and 2005 up to 2006. But then
look better than this.
Everything becomes like, yes, a vending machine, but in another world.
Oh god,
kind of thing.
Trash.
Takeo Takahashi, episode director, and he's done Spice and Wolf and Roka no Yusha and fucking Mao Yusha.
So he's done good shows, and then Rozen Maiden.
Both of them have, but this is just not it.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2005, like 2004. A lot of good people are working together, and then they project into being better. But you can see
good people were working together and produce trash.
But you can see the foundation of the works through all this, the show, the cuts, and how the camera is perceived and moves.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Especially
some funny moments as well. Yeah, some funny moments as well, like the fucking moment where Suisei Seki returns. And fucking Jun runs up to get ready for it to open the window to make sure that window doesn't break again. Opens the window, like, safe. And she crashes through the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking the window
Hilarious.
instead.
The guy getting ready to, the guy getting ready to confess his love again, just to have being whacked in the head by a flying doll.
Yes.
And that's about the most positive I can say about it. Everything else,
it becomes a harem show with dolls.
Yeah, there's one or two moments there that are kind of weird.
like that weird situation where we walk in on the fucking sister that's sleeping, dreaming, and be like, "No, bro, we're siblings. We can't do that." It's like, why? Why are we? Ugh.
That's Japan. That's just Japan.
Yeah, I don't. But like, fuck off. Stop it, Japan. Stop being yeah. Stop being Japan.
Stop being.
Be not Japan. I will never forgive. I will never forgive the Japanese.
Ready to score? So we can just finish.
You don't have anything positive to say about the show, except for I
already said everything. I went on a rant for like a few minutes at the start. I think you're just dozing off.
Nah, I don't feel like there was much that came out of that one. But okay, sure.
I didn't get much out of the show at all. I just went, I feel like I'm missing episodes. I hate the main character. Not into, like, I have no investment into any of these doll characters becoming a human, if that's even the goal they care about. Sure, it's because shit didn't feel like that the whole time. Anyways, I thought this was terrible.
Pretty much.
That was a bad show.
I like the show.
Boring. Mostly boring. Damn.
Yeah, I guess we'll score it.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to say.
My score is a 7. I kind of enjoy it.
7. My score's a 5.
Oh,
it's a thing that exists.
Come on, GD. Use a score.
I wanted to drop the show so bad.
Same, but I was like, I'm not going to drop a 12-episode show.
I certainly thought about it. 3.
3?
I thought it was awful. Awful.
All right.
And all it's a fucking average show.
3, 5, and 7.
Quite average.
You know, I was really thinking a 2, but then got to stick with the odd numbers. Obviously.
Yeah. We're so in tune here.
So we're so together on this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. At least next episode we get to watch something great. Monster episodes 1 through 25. Now that one I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Yeah, monster.
Woo.
Maybe I'll read
one of the
Satan off in
best
main time.
One of the best villains.
I posted a link to it, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Excellent.
Man.
Well, all right, guys. That does it for this episode. See you next time.
Peace.
Goodbye.